to go audition for Disney. What is up? What it do? Cocoa Butter Crew. That was lame. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rose. You feel me? It's been a minute. Been a little minute. Been a couple of days. How y'all doing? How's Vlogmas going for you? How's December going for you? It's a week to the day that Christmas is coming. You feel me? And then I'll be going back home to Georgia. So I thought I'd hit y'all with a nice little story time today. Story time upload. The story time I'm getting into. How I became low-key famous. Still on that. Psych, no, I'm lying. Not famous, but how I was able to meet a whole bunch of famous people. This could really be a series, but I'm just gonna hit you with one story time today, and that is the first time I got to work on Black Lightning. Y'all know Black Lightning. If y'all know Black Lightning, I'm just gonna insert a little picture right here. That TV show, that wonderful TV show, you know, with China Anne McClain on it, and had a little Cress Williams. Anybody who's old enough to remember Living Single, which is still one of my favorite TV shows, I was hype. I was really hype. Okay, too hyped to be honest. Oh my goodness, I love that man, but I digress. Okay, so previously my sister had did some background acting on like Being Mary Jane and Lila and Eve, that movie with J-Lo and Viola Davis. That movie, she did some background acting, so I was like, that's cool. I could probably do that, right? So I started looking for shows to be on. I was like, I want to do something. I want to be on something. And the first one that I got was Black Lightning, and it was for the pilot. And I was like, okay, pilot, that's great. I didn't know anything about the show, who's gonna be in it. I've never read a comic book. Like nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go do the show, get my feet a little wet, see how I like it, right? So I go in for a club scene. Maybe I'll insert a little picture. If I can find one that's good enough, I'll insert a little picture right here. So I was in the club scene and I was super freaking excited. Oh my God. They're like, you know, come in club attire, club ready. I'm rustling and bustling around my house trying to find clothes that look like I would go to the club, because I don't go to the club. So I don't really have club clothes. I'm not a club person. I don't like it. But I was like, this is lit. And I wasn't going to buy new clothes. That's just that on that. So I drove out to Decatur. It was so, oh my goodness. Okay, so I was nervous, period, because I have anxiety. So I was super anxious, and being around new people that I didn't know. The thing about me is I'm an extrovert. I'm a Leo. So me being an extrovert and having anxiety at the same time is so tricky, because it's like I want to be outgoing and I want to talk to everybody, but at the same time I'm nervous as hell to talk to anyone. Like sweating, like I'm nervous. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go in here and I want to do my job, but at the same time I'm like, I want to make friends with everyone and I want everyone to love me. So that's where my mind is at. So I go in, I'm like, oh, I gotta do this by myself. It's okay, I'm grown, you know? So I go in and I do it, and it was the best thing I've ever done in my life. So we went in, you know, they take you hair and makeup, make sure everybody's dressed, and then you have this hurry up and wait period. It's really you're hurrying to get ready, and then you wait for hours until they need you. Sounds dumb, I know, but yeah, it just sounds dumb. Y'all right? That sounds stupid, but that's what they do. So I had to hurry up and wait, and then we finally get to go over to this other part of the studio to do the club scene, and I meet China Anne McClain. Y'all, China is the nicest, like the nicest, purest soul I've ever met in my life. She is so dope. 10 out of 10 would always recommend. She is amazing. We go in, we're doing the club scene. They place me next to her. So I'm like, wow. I've been watching her since Daddy's Little Girls, to be honest. Like, this is China Anne McClain. So I'm like, probably shouldn't talk to her though, because you never know how famous people are, right? I believe she said something, and I kind of laughed, or I made a remark that she thought was funny, and she started laughing, and she looked at me and she was like, right? And I was like, right? I'm like, yeah, so this is funny shit, right? So we're all sitting in there, and we cracking jokes in between like takes and stuff like that. And like, this is the first time I ever heard her curse or say niggas. And I was like, well, this ain't Disney Channel now, is it? Like, you know, but I'm like, she is so cool. Like, she is the coolest person I've ever met that's famous. She's the coolest person. She's just super cool. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing how cool she is. She talked to everybody on set, all the extras. It was just good times, you know, good vibes. So we had fun doing that. That was the first time that I had ever experienced anything like that. You know, we get crafty and we come in, we have call times and everything like that. And it was just a completely different experience for me, you know, because growing up, I always wanted to be an actress and I wanted to sing. And, you know, people always say, oh, everybody wants to do that. And it's like, no, like, I really wanted to do that. I was trying to take strides to do that. I had a meeting one year to go audition for Disney, and I got really sick, and my parents wouldn't let me go. I still love them though, you know. I could have been famous, but hey, maybe it worked out for the best, because a lot of the people on Disney didn't turn out so well. It was really just like, all in all, an amazing experience. But it was even better when I found out I got to come back. I got to come back. I worked on that show for 2 years. 2 years. I want to say 2 years and yeah, I'll say 2 years. I worked on that show for 2 years. I have plenty of stories, plenty of fun times. I also worked on background on a couple of other shows and movies. So if you would like to hear about those as well, drop a star down in the comments below and we can talk about it. Drop a star down in the comments below, and the next thing that you will see will be another story time from one of my most amazing life accomplishments. Because honestly, that was the best time of my life. That 2 to 3 year span of me working on TV shows and movies, even just as background, was absolutely amazing. It was the best time I ever had. It was the best job I ever had. It was the only thing I ever enjoyed doing. All my other jobs I hated. Oh, I hated them. To this day, still hate them. I loved being on set. The early call times I didn't care about. Ask me to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and be somewhere at 5 o'clock in the morning for a regular ass job. Hate it. To wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and be on set by 5. Be on set by 5. To be in hair and makeup. To go to Crafty. To intermingle with everybody on set. Get in cool with the PAs and the wardrobe. And what? That job didn't even feel like a job to me. I was getting paid to do stuff that I loved. Like, that's what was so crazy for me. I had never done anything that I actually liked doing for a job. To be honest, no. I had never done anything I actually liked doing for a job. I sang for free. I never got paid for singing. I sang for free. I did hair mostly for free. This was something that I loved doing. I got to meet people that I admired all of my life, and I got paid for it. But like I said, go down in the comments below, drop them stars, and I will be telling you some more story times about my experiences, good and bad, with some of these stars. I'm just saying, I got a few stories. I got a few stories to tell. But you know how it go. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses. And never forget. Ooh, let me hurry up because my stomach is rumbling. It's time to eat. Never forget to mind your cocoa butter infused business. Okay, bye, and we out.
Jingle all the way.